Hey Sunflowers, I'm Lynnie with Sunflower Spirit Tarot, and I am here with an intuitive tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any other significant placements. This is just going to be a general message, so whatever I see is what I will read. We begin the reading today with the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Ten of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Tower, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, and the potential outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. The overall energy is the Page of Wands, and the hidden energy is the Seven of Cups. With the Tower being the central energy, it represents a realization, a sudden shift or change in perspective. Whatever this event is or this situation is, it is coming into someone's life to completely challenge their expectations and their perspective so they can see things with clarity. It eliminates any kind of illusion or delusion that this King of Wands may have towards some sort of partnership. This realization might be brought on or initiated by something this Queen of Swords energy does or says. If this masculine follows the feminine on social media, it might be something that the feminine posts or says online that gets this King of Wands attention, that challenges their expectations for the relationship and makes them feel as if they're moving forward with more clarity. I'm not necessarily seeing this as direct communication between the two parties. This may be someone that you have been separated from or haven't spoken to in a very long time. There could be physical distance between the two of you or an emotional distance between the two of you for whatever reason. I do feel like one or both of the parties here have been trying to manifest a happy, long-term romantic partnership. And I do feel as if the masculine has been somewhat in denial about even wanting this. It looks like this Tower moment is breaking something open. It's creating this world for this masculine where all of these options and opportunities are available to them. This masculine may have a tendency to see things as very limited, or the resources around them as very limited, or the possibility or potential for emotional fulfillment to be very limited. I do feel like this Queen of Swords energy is an energy that this King of Wands trusts and respects to a certain degree, even if they aren't currently in communication or in relationship. I also feel that this Queen of Swords energy may represent someone outside of the dynamic, as in a trusted mentor, a parent, or just someone who gives sound advice so that it can help this King of Wands understand how their perspective has been limited or what delusions they're living under as far as the kind of happiness and joy that they're capable of experiencing. I'm not sure if this King of Wands energy just anticipates things being harder or more difficult than they should be, or there may be an element here of this masculine not feeling as if they deserve love or deserve happiness or bliss in the sense of romantic partnership that is emotionally fulfilling. I feel like someone has been working on creating this shift for a very long time. And even though you can't predict a Tower moment or exactly what it will be or when it will happen, they can be anticipated. If you've been doing the work, if you've been facing and integrating your shadow, if you've been trying to see things outside of yourself or bust out of whatever box you feel like you're stuck in, that will be happening. And a shift will be created as a result of the work that you've been putting into dismantling your old self. There are patterns and cycles that will be coming to an end as a result of the clarity that you find through this tower moment, through this realization. There's some clarity specifically about a partnership that may involve one or both of these energies. It may seem like a dream or kind of this faraway ideal, but I think that this is something that can be grounded into reality. As long as both parties are capable of releasing their expectations, of not putting the other person on a pedestal, of not romanticizing everything the other person does. A big part of synergistic relationships is holding each other accountable. When you have synergy in a relationship, you have two people who are motivating, supporting, and encouraging the other to do their best work, to be their best selves, to push past the limits that they've placed upon themselves. You may feel like the person that you were connected to challenged you in some ways to be more authentic, more loving, more generous, more open, more caring, all of these things, even if in the moment you didn't realize those things were happening. This person made you feel as if things were possible that you had never seen were possible before. And even if you aren't able to reconnect with this person on a romantic level in the future, I think it's incredibly important for you to acknowledge the gifts that they've given you through your own self-awareness and being in a relationship with them in the past. There is an element here of the feminine energy represented by the Queen of Swords initiating this revelation, initiating this clarity, or ushering it in. This feminine energy could be leading by example. They could be accomplishing goals or long cherished dreams. And this King of Wands could be an observer of that, realizing that this person is not only capable of catapulting themselves to success, but also capable of inspiring other people to do the same for themselves and others. There's definitely a shift happening here. Now, whether that brings both of you together or creates an opportunity to dream bigger and pursue new relationships in the future is up to the both of you. The tower moment that will be taking place will be serving as a catalyst for forward movement in this connection. I do see the masculine in the situation becoming more confident, passionate, or inspired simply under the influence of this Queen of Swords. I feel that the Queen of Swords has a lot of reservations, potentially emotionally detaching from the situation simply because there was so much pain, so many regrets, whether it was on their side or the other side. This Queen of Swords might have a desire to pursue something completely new. But there is clarity around this situation, around the healing that can happen, particularly in the way that someone is healing their divine masculine energy, their ability to stand their ground, to find value in protection and provision for someone else. There's definitely a need to let go of the past. Someone feels as if they may have missed their opportunity. Someone may also feel as if they're no longer interested in their past or anyone that they were previously connected to. That might be the realization that this Queen of Swords energy is having, that the past is over and it's time to let go. It could be that the reconciliation of these two, whether it is physically or energetically, is forcing this Queen of Swords energy to let go of the past. If you choose to forgive, if you choose to reconcile, if you choose to allow someone back into your life, you cannot continue to bring up the past. The Four of Cups energy is an energy of apathy or boredom, but it also represents our habits. It also represents our ability to discern. So if you choose to reconnect with this person, there is a level of discernment that you will need to have. But try not to color your perspective with the pain that you've already experienced in this situation. I do feel as if the masculine has leveled up. They've grown. They've matured. They've stepped into their divine masculine energy, and that is helping them to create healing in their own life, in all of their relationships, as well as the way that they even view relationships. The shift that is being created by this Tower moment, initiated somehow by this Queen of Swords, whether directly or indirectly, creates a shift that encourages the masculine to move forward, take action, or potentially communicate with his feminine energy. I do feel that there's a level of skepticism from this feminine. There's a level of wanting to protect oneself, to be defensive, unsure if this person is wanting to make things right or wanting to benefit from you in some way. Once again, only your discernment can clarify that for you. Release your expectations. Allow things to be what they are. Remain reasonable and logical, but don't discount the emotions that you feel. Sometimes our emotions can inform us of things that we are not aware of, or things that we don't see on the surface. Sometimes you can deal with someone and you just feel like it's not right, and you have no physical proof or evidence to support this idea. You just feel it, and then one day your suspicions are confirmed, and you learn to fall deeper into your intuition, to trust it more, to listen more. And sometimes on the surface, things can seem as if they'll bring us nothing but pain based on our experiences with them in the past. But things can change. And if it sparks joy in your heart, even after all of the challenges and difficulties, then there might still be a spark of hope there. There might still be the potential or the possibility of real love growing there. I can't advise either party to pursue the other. I can advise you to continue to follow your heart and stay heart-centered when you make decisions about this potential partnership. If you choose to let go of the past, let go of it completely, whether reconnecting with this person or not. That will give you the best chance of moving forward with or without them. All right, Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. I hope that this was helpful or enlightening in some way. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will be with you next time.